Happening, troops. I was trying to catch up on a text from Ella that's back in the US. They're about to move halfway across the country before they finally get home. What a long trip that must be. Jeez. Anyway, how is everyone? Did I see Frosty? Yeah, they've got one stop off Frosty before they finally get back home. So, long day travelling for them. Right, I need to close that. I need that for tonight. SimC. What are we doing? That'll be keys. I think there's only one item that's of any good to me. Got to run all the dungeons, and I can see how much I can upgrade everything is at once. And regardless of what dungeon I do, I know what I've got. Close that. Take up Discord. Right, I need... Let's have a look. The whinings of people in the world. Dump that. Did Ella just message me back? No. Thought she had. She still needs to get a new laptop as well. She's still playing on the Mac that doesn't enjoy playing WoW too much. My glasses so that I can see a bit better, so I'm not getting glare. Also, I just realised there's an add-on I want to delete because it's an obsolete one. There's none of them. Price checker. Delete add-on. Right, we've got 20 minutes before we begin. 20 minutes? No. 10 minutes. I'll get myself to where I need to be. Let's see, who do we have? Just starting to put things onto the calendar for the new season. Start chucking out invites in a second as well. Right then, let's start inviting folk into the group since we're about to kick off. First off, we've got Gringy. Then we've got Matador. Pinter. To drop down. Paladin troops. Yeah, not bad, mate, yourself. Who are we missing? Bum 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 bum. Printer, you join tonight? Yeah, we're just forming up just now. Right, if we can all meet in Voldraken. It's mains only, mate. There's DK. Yes, it's keys. Yoo-hoo! Right. So if we can all meet in Voldraken, and then I can run the checks and sort the teams. No, it's Hearthstone, not check. Right, everyone's got DBM, GTFO. Printer looks like you do not have RC Look Council on. And same with Method Raid Tools. Just sorting that part out. We'll go down the list. So, using the spreadsheet, Matador, what house are you part of? DK, is he on? Not yet. Frosty, what house are you? Sorry, say again, pal. Shy. Okay. And Matador. In the info section it says find your house. Zinnia. Gringy. Punter. I already know what one you are because I can see your in-game rank. Matt, have you found yours yet? And what's DK? I think he's gold. Right, is DK on yet? Not yet. Oh, I didn't see it. Method Raid Tools. It's out of date. So you're in version 4700 and current version is 4720. Yep. Cool. Right, so Matty and Shy, you's happy in fact, first question, Frosty, are you happy tanking? Right, and then Matty and Shy, if you join Frosty and DK, you will form one group. You need to find yourselves a healer though. And then that puts me, Zinir, Punter and Gringy into the second group. And we just need to find ourselves a random DPS. Are they quite happy with the groups? It'll be sort of probably the lower end of the gold, so that it brings you up a bit, but also means that they're able to progress through. So Frosty, you're probably looking at doing round about the... Wait to think about this. The sort of 12 to begin with, and see where you start for there. And you can use... in terms of Discord channels, House Targaryen, and we will use House Lannister. Anybody get any questions? He's already dropped down channels. Right, I'll catch you all in your teams and have a good night. Where did Punter go? And yeah, I'm just going to reform our group. I did notice, looking at his logs and that, he's actually doing pretty well. I do, I've just not uploaded them yet. Yeah. I'll stick up as soon as I get a chance. Window. No, we'll just do it verbally. In fact, I already know what we're going to be trying to do. We're going to be looking for somebody's 20 key to do. Yeah, but because we need one DPS, we're just going to try and find a DPS is 20 key. Yeah. Yep. 19, 20, 21. The search parameter. Oh. One DPS. Maximum. One player. Right. Is there any specific keys that we want to do this week? What is actually the best one to start with in terms of 20. Let's look at sub-creation. SBG and Quarter Stars are the two that is the easiest two this week. Yeah. It wasn't actually last week though, funny enough. Well, there's a Quarter Stars on a 20. There's another Quarter Stars on a 20. Quarter Stars to start with. And guys got to think it's fucking Christmas. I actually don't really get any gear for anything now. Mine's is all pretty much done. Make sure you have actually run drop optimized as well, by the way. So Quarter Stars 20. Does anyone have alchemy on this character that they're on just now? Happy days. That's the first boss taken care of. The one thing we do need to do is make sure that we just stun the sentries before they ring the bell. If they ring the bell, it means that the boss summons a sentry, and also the sentry calls in a reinforcement, which takes fucking ages to kill. Make sure you've got your talents set correctly. You've got flasks and stuff as well. What is that? Oh, I shouldn't joke. I really shouldn't. Yeah. For him that wasn't here last week, we started doing like 18s and stuff. Turned around and started and says, right, make sure you use like fucking your flasks and oils and that on your weapons, blah de blah de blah. Fucking Alash. What do you mean? Flask? Food? Yeah. And you're like, oh, what? Well, what the fuck have you been doing? I need to find the bloody oil in mines. You guys ready? Let me know when you're ready. Yeah, I've just told him that you're sorting your talents for this run. You ready? I'll do the ready check.
Five, 4.
Yeah, I've done mine.
2, 1.
First to the key, first to the egg. I've got no idea. Maybe time. Oh yeah, spirits and quaking. That's easy. Just don't waste your time trying to kill the fucking spirits. Just stun them and run away from them. They die themselves. The more time you stand fighting them, the longer it takes to do the run. You literally double the time. They go next season. They're getting retired. So I was just saying to Gringy before we started.
Shockwave. Range 5. Negative.
Remember to pair off. Fucking thing. Quaker will become the second.
Range 5.
Come on, come on, come on. Go for the sentry. Somebody's done it.
Range 5.
Counter.
Shockwave.
Line. Counter.
Shockwave. Range 5. Four, 3, 2, 1. Interrupt. Range 5.
Counter.
Negative.
And the kick.
Countered.
Watch your step. 5.
Countered.
Range 5. Interrupt.
Countered.
Watch your patrol coming up the stairs
Interrupt.
behind you.
Watch
Zone.
your step. Range 5.
Alright.
Interrupt. Shockwave.
Spirit
Interrupt.
linked.
Watch
Zone.
your step.
Countered.
Shockwave. 4, 3, 2, 1. Interrupt. Watch your shockwave.
Darkness.
Negative. Range 5.
Again, watch your patrol at the stairs.
Blind.
Yeah, I want the sentry.
Range 5. Shockwave.
Countered. Countered.
Watch your backs because that sentry's coming in.
Shockwave.
Stun the fucker up.
Range 5.
Somebody stun it.
Shockwave. Four, 3,
Countered.
2,
I think we just got it.
1. Range 5. Negative.
If the shades touch you, they will kill you.
Shockwave.
There's nothing I can do to taunt them.
Range 5.
Somebody stun it. I don't know, but there's no second one in.
Shockwave.
Countered.
Shockwave.
Don't worry about the shades, they do fuck all.
Range
Just
5.
kill the main things.
Shockwave.
Countered.
4, 3, 2, 1. Negative. Range 5. Shockwave.
Countered.
Interrupt. Watch your step. Shockwave. Range 5. Interrupt.
Countered.
Shockwave. Interrupt.
Countered.
Watch your step. Range 5. Shockwave. Interrupt.
Yeah, if you go around and do your thing. Gringe, if you do yours, just watch because the boss is just right there.
Range 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Range 5.
Yeah, you can get the one at the back though. There you go. You've got it.
Range 5.
Still a pillar over that side.
Range 5.
Negative.
Shockwave.
Dodge.
5. 4. Range 5. 3.
Counter.
Shockwave.
Blind.
Still one more
Range
pillar
5.
to do.
Counter.
Shockwave. Range 5.
Somebody CC it.
4. Shockwave. 3. 2. 1.
That one needs to go.
Counter.
That's the one that's important. There's another cast. That.
Range 5.
Counter.
Shockwave.
Just don't let the shades hit you.
Shockwave. In range 5.
Counter.
Good to go, isn't it?
Range 5. Watch your step.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
Keep
Jump 4.
jumping. 4. 3. 2.
Don't you need to jump again?
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
4.
Negative.
Putting you back up. Is that you in game?
Watch your step.
4.
Keep
Jump.
jumping. Ads
Jump.
coming.
Darkness.
Ads.
Dodge.
Watch your
Healing
step.
time.
Range 5.
4.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Four.
Keep
Jump.
jumping.
4.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
4. Four.
4.
Dodge.
Watch your step. 2. 1.
4.
Where's it you need to get
Range
into?
5. Keep
Jump. 4.
jumping. Watch
Dodge.
your step.
4.
Range 5.
Dodge.
Watch your step.
4.
Keep
Jump. 4.
jumping.
Dodge.
Watch your step. Range 5.
Yeah, I noticed.
4, 4,
Watch your step.
4,
Range 5. Keep
Jump
jumping. 4, 3.
Duck.
Watch your step. 1.
4,
Negative.
4,
Watch your step. Range 5.
4,
Keep
jump 4,
jumping.
duck.
Watch your step.
4,
Range 5.
4, duck.
Watch your step.
4,
Keep
jump 4,
jumping. Range 5.
duck.
Watch your step.
4, 4, duck.
Watch your step. 4, 3, 2,
4,
1. Negative.
Don't need pure.
jump 4,
Jumping.
duck.
Watch your step.
4,
Yeah, I noticed. I'll let you do the rest. Alright, because they just released it, don't they?
Range 5. Interrupt. Range 5.
Counter.
Watch
Zone.
your step.
Somebody kick. Nice.
Interrupt.
When the spirit appears, just run past it and keep going.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Done done.
Negative. Range 5.
Oh, this is going to be horrendous. Where is he?
5.
Quaking in 4. It's a break point for it.
Range
There
5.
you go. Stun.
Counter.
Range 5. Interrupt.
Counter.
Go for the mistress.
Counter. Counter.
Range 5.
Counter.
Watch your step. 4, 3, 2,
Okay, back in a minute.
Interrupt. Range 5.
Negative.
Counter.
No. I'll get you in a second.
Watch
Zone.
your step. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interrupt.
Counter.
Range 5.
There you go.
Range 5.
No, I noticed.
Range 5.
Right, we're over the bridge anyway. Grab the imps.
Darkness.
Stun them.
Counter.
Interrupt.
We're going to have plenty of percentage anyway.
2, 1.
Counter.
Negative.
Interrupt.
Counter.
Range 5. 5, 4,
Hail.
3, 2, 1. Range 5.
Hide.
Line of sight. Range 5.
Hide.
Line of sight. Four, 3,
Hide.
line of sight. 1. Range 5.
Negative.
Counter.
Hide.
Line of sight. Range 5.
Stop cast.
Run out.
Stop cast.
Run out.
Stop cast.
Range 5. Run out. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop cast. Negative.
Range 5.
Stop cast.
Range 5.
Hide.
Line of sight.
Hide.
Line of sight.
Hide.
Break line of sight.
Hide.
4, 3, range 5, 2, 1.
Countered.
Negative.
Countered.
Somebody stun them.
Countered.
Range 5,
Countered. Countered.
interrupt.
Quaking 2.
Countered.
Range 5,
Countered. Countered.
Quaking 4, 3, 2. I skipped that one. Just ignore the shade.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, this one's fucking in the middle of this pack, isn't it?
Range 5,
Negative.
Just give me a minute.
break
Hide.
line of sight. Range 5,
That would sound an interesting experience.
Hide.
line of sight. Range 5, break
Hide.
line of sight.
Darkness.
Break
Hide.
line of sight. Four, shockwave. 3, 2, 1.
Watch your
Range
cone.
5, shockwave.
Negative.
Shockwave. Shockwave. Range 5. Shockwave. Shockwave. Range 5. Shockwave. Shockwave.
Just release him round back. Meet us up at the
Range
boss.
5.
Blind.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Thundering.
Negative.
Just watch your patrol grind you as you're coming up. Right, let's pull. Be close for the first lot of eyes to get placed.
Range 5.
Countered.
Watch your step.
Place them. Step off.
Countered.
Range 5. Watch Watch your step.
Come in close. Step off. Bloodlust.
Countered. Bloodlust. Spirit link. Healing counter.
Watch your step.
Place them.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stun them.
Five,
Countered.
4. Watch your step.
Place. Right, you need to stay closer, Printer, because I can't fucking kick away over there.
Countered.
Range 5. Watch your step.
I fucking wipe and we'll re-go.
Range 5.
Yeah, I see how you went this way.
Range 5.
But if you do the first one, and then Gringy, you do the second on the ads. Is NPC there?
Range 5.
Right. Printer, you need to go and patch up. Round the corner to the left. No, they're left.
Range 5.
Sitting on your right hand side. Right, let's go for it.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Countered.
Watch your step.
Stack in close. Step off. Don't do it, I'll get this lot.
Range 5.
Spread.
Darkness.
My thing's here.
Watch your step.
Never mind. Yeah.
Range 5.
How the fuck can he manage to hit me when we're doing Quake in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quake and breakpoint. Come in, that's good, I can pull.
Countered.
Get ready to place ads.
Watch your step.
Place them. Step off.
Range 5.
You need help kick them.
4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Place them. Step
Range
off.
5.
Spirit link. Countered.
You need to kick the ads. Stun them.
Range 5.
Counter. Blind.
Watch your step.
Yeah. Try not to use everything at once. Look. It's fine, you get a 20 volt reward for doing it. Don't need to fucking mark.
Range 5.
Countered.
Right, nobody do stuns on the first one. Come in close to place them. Step off. Bloodlust.
Range 5.
Bloodlust.
4, 3,
Countered.
2, 1.
Healing countered.
Now stun.
Watch your step.
Place.
Range 5.
See, I do the first lot of stuns. Wait for it. Now. Move round.
Range 5.
Countered.
Watch your step.
Place.
Spirit link.
Cringy stun them.
Darkness.
Range 5. Watch your step. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Negative.
Range 5.
I gave him lead and he kicks me. He's just got to trash his own key.
Range 5.
Tactics. No, because then you've got to bring in a pug for them to fucking leave as well. So you spend half your time getting your own key up. There's nothing stopping us being able to do 20s. Look, you've got the gear for it, you know the runs. Ruby life pools. Yeah. I did. I picked some up here.
Watch your step. Range 5. AOE incoming. Crowd control.
Negative.
Watch your step. Range 5. AOE incoming. Crowd control. Watch your step. Range 5.
Countered.
AOE incoming. Crowd control.
Countered.
AOE incoming. Crowd control. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Countered.
AOE incoming. Range 5. Crowd control.
Countered.
AOE incoming. Crowd control.
Countered.
Range 5.
Countered.
Range 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Range 5.
Countered. Countered. Countered.
Range 5.
Oh, you bastard.
Watch your step.
He wasn't meant to come.
Incoming. Crowd control.
Healing tide.
Range 5. Watch your step. Incoming. Crowd control.
No.
Darkness.
4, 3, 2, 1. Range 5.
Negative.
Five, 4, range 5, 3, 2.
Can you try not run over the eggs?
Range 5.
Why's that big fucker not moving?
Range 5.
Counter.
AOE incoming. Crowd control.
Countered.
AOE incoming. Range 5. Crowd control.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Countered.
Negative.
Countered.
Range 5.
Countered. Countered.
You pulled the fucking eggs, you deal with them.
Range 5. Range 5.
Dodge.
Charging. Move. Range 5.
Four, three, two, 1.
Dodge.
Charging. Move.
Dodge. Negative.
Range 5.
Countered.
Dodge.
Charging. Move. Range 5. Watch your step.
Wins.
Range 5.
AOE.
Healing tide.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Range 5.
Wins. AOE. Negative.
Killads.
Countered. Spirit link.
Entrap.
Countered.
Range 5. Watch your step.
Wins. AOE.
Darkness.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wins. Negative. AOE.
Watch your step.
Wins.
Range 5.
AoE.
Watch your step. Range
Wind.
5.
AoE.
Yep.
Watch your step. Range 5. Range 5.
Four, three, two,
Watch your step.
1.
Range 5. Range 5. Watch your step. Range 5.
Winds.
5, 4,
AoE.
Range 5. Watch your
Counter.
step.
Winds. AoE.
Range 5. Lads.
four,
Range
Three.
5.
2, 1.
Counter.
Negative.
Interrupt.
5, 4,
Watch your step.
3, 2, 1.
I don't think we're going to get past this. So it doesn't. Definition of insanity is to repeat the same task over and over again, expecting a different result. It's not going to change.
Range 5.
Look, I'm watching people's. There's not enough to push down the ads. There's not enough DPS to maintain it, and stuns and stuff. I'm sorry, but no.
Range 5. Range 5. Range 5.
Counter.
Right, I think the best thing that we can do is take a quick break, let folks stretch their legs, get a drink, go to the toilet, and then we'll come back and we'll go for lower keys.
Range 5.
Counter.
I need to go and repair as well, because I'm at 16% now. Meet back at 10 to. Right, I'm back. I've got snacks. Is everybody else back? I've got Doritos. Right, what's the lowest key somebody's done? But hang on. Want to see what the folks' mythic rating is this point. So it's near your 60 points short. In fact, 51 points short of being able to get the transmog set. Punter's 8 points short. And Gringer, you need about 73 to get 13 out of 13 upgrades. Yeah. Right, can people take a screenshot of what they've got this week? Stick it in this voice channel on Discord. As in the Mythic Plus ratings. As in for each week. You get what I mean. In this voice channel. So that you can press a little voice note and open the channel. Yep. There's already ones in it. Sorry, it's the same as the ones that you can see for like Gringe and all the rest of it off of the Raider IO part. Good, I can see what you've done on each week. Rather than as an overall thing. Zia, are you with us? Okay, pal. Yeah, I'm just stuffing my face with Chris and I didn't want to have the mic active whilst I was doing it. Cool. Is he, are you back? That was AFK just now. I can see Gringer, the one that you really need is AV. Has our group been disbanded? In case you wonder why I'm not talking, it's because I'm still stuffing my face with crisps and I really don't want you to have to listen to it. It would turn into like an AMSR fucking thing, and just hearing this constant crunching, like, shut the fuck up. It's just about positioning and getting to know where you're meant to stand and when to mitigate. So one of the, hang on, see us back. I'm saying this to Lash yesterday. See if you open up method raid tools. And then down the left hand side you can see all the different tabs for it. You with us, Gunji? Gunji, can you hear us? Can anyone hear me? Okay, Gringy, are you with us? You're whispering, you can hear me. Yes. So, let's say, if you open up method raid tools, and down the side you've got all the different tabs. Third one for the top says raid cooldowns. If you click on it, and then come down the centre column, you'll see all the different types of cooldowns that there is. So you've got major raid abilities, you've got single target, which is for external mitigation or healing effects that you can put onto people. It's actually mitigation. So single target mitigation that you can put on folk. As a shadow priest, I believe you have got, if you talent for it, you've got void shift. You keep coming down, you've got your kicks, you've got utilities, so things like PI, leap of faith if there's a reason for it, your AoE stuns, psychic scream, void, healing utilities, you don't have any, your different dispels, damage increases, healing stuff, and then you've got defences. If you come down, you'll see the different defences the priest gets. One of which you need talent for is a shadow priest. But this sort of helps you to find. So whenever I lay out all my keys, this is how I work out what I'm putting where. So I look down and I go, right, so what is a major offensive? So what's a damage spell? So I look at the damage box and I look down, I find the Paladin stuff and I go, right, so that there is on my second action bar, along with all of those. Happy days, that's all my major defensives. Or offensive, which is damage. Defensive, what is the general things that I can use as a defensive? Okay, so I've got that one, I've got that one, I've got that one. Okay, they're down on that primary action bar. And I keep all my spells in the same sort of places. The only thing that changes is the names of them and the cooldown durations and whether they're range or not. But all my characters are built the exact same. All my action bars look the same. The other thing that I find very helpful, and it's one of the things we've actually put into the guild sort of requirements going forwards, is the wee quarter that tells you, so you've already got it, the DF dungeons. If you've got the add-on that works with that, which is the shared media one, when there's things needing CC'd or something to happen with it, it should actually call it out for you. Yep. So whenever I'm doing call-outs, a lot of this stuff is, I've already heard it in advance. Other things is just then on the fly stuff that I'm detecting around me. But most of it you can have call-outs from an add-on, making life so much easier. It's why I go quiet sometimes. I just keep fucking playing, because I just make the assumption that everybody else is hearing the same as I am. Right, so we're looking for an AV. There's a 12 AV. In fact, Zena, what did you need? I've not seen your pictures. Keys for this week, what do you need? Well, I know that Gringy needs to do AV at least above an 8. What do we need to get you to 2500? Yeah, no worries. What's your next lowest one after that? Right. Yeah, if you could do. I'll bracket 16, 17s and 18s. Halls of Valor 18. Right. I really should pick up faster flying at some point. This is a Halls of Valor 18. We'll just try and get a higher time on it. Yeah, I've got it as well. But at least it gets us on the board for stuff. I was going to say something to him, but I'm not going to bother. Like, it's a sure way to make friends, like turn around saying, oh, the last tank didn't do the shield and knock my key down. Yeah, okay then. He's a chatty fucker. Is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck me. Cookies. It's a novelty. It really is another lash into. No, please, no, thank you. You do this. You come here. I think it is because his native language isn't English that there's a bit of a break in it and doesn't quite understand etiquette. Oh man. Apologies for the crunching. I'm still eating my crisps.
I try to remember. But when everything is coming back to me, I feel as if my memory is paralyzed.
Now let's see. What is the last thing you can remember?
I don't know.
Here's a llama, there's a llama, llama, llama duck. Where's your llama go? It's a llama. I don't know why people's attacking, but I hadn't stopped.
Range 5. Interrupt. Range 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chase me, chase me. Fucking hell. I just seen a dragon swooping underneath the map there. And I was like, what?
Beam. Beam.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Range 5.
Beam.
Don't run behind me.
5, 4, 3.
Range 5.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
Breath incoming.
High.
Range 5.
Counter.
High.
22. I'll go all the way up to 3.
High.
Range 5.
Counter.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Negative.
Breath incoming.
22.
High.
5, 4, 3,
I'll go back into 3 in a second.
High.
Back into 3.
High.
Healing tide.
Range 5.
Counter.
Range 5. Breath incoming.
Only 2.
High. High.
Back into 3.
4,
High.
3, 2, 1.
Negative.
Range 5.
Counter.
Interrupt.
Counter.
Four, three,
Interrupt.
2,
Counter.
1.
Range 5.
Counter.
Interrupt. Range 5.
Counter.
Range 5.
Counter.
Range 5.
Counter. Counter.
Four, three, 2, 1.
Range 5.
Counter.
5, 4,
Counter.
Range 5. Range 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Interrupt.
Negative.
Counter.
Interrupt. Range 5.
5,
Counter.
Range 5.
Counter. Counter.
Somebody's big ass fucking hit that.
Target you.
4, 3, 2,
Watch your step.
1.
Range 5.
Counter.
Watch your step. Range 5.
Go for the casters one, mark the yellow.
Range 5.
Counter.
Interrupt.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Better get quaking.
Range 5.
Dodge.
Shockwave. Range 5.
Counter.
Dodge.
Glad you could line of sight that to break it.
Range 5.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Find shelter. Range 5. Interrupt.
Countered.
Dead.
Watch your. Interrupt.
Countered.
Range 5.
4,
Give you a chance to get mana back as soon as we break combat.
1.
Range 5.
Negative.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Find shelter.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
Four, three, two, one.
Not.
Defensive.
Four, three,
Range
Two.
5.
one.
Dead.
Watch all.
Four, three, two, one.
Not.
Defensive.
Somebody behind me.
Range 5.
Four, four, three, two, one, one.
Find shelter.
Negative.
Spirit link.
Range 5.
Counter.
Four, three, two, one.
Healing tide.
Not.
Defensive.
No.
Four, three, two, one.
Dead.
Watch all.
Four, three, two, one.
Not.
Range
Defensive.
5.
Four, three, two, one.
Find shelter.
Four, three,
Range
Two.
5.
one. Four,
Negative.
three, two, one. Three, two, one.
Not.
Defensive.
I've none.
Range 5.
Countered.
Range 5.
Countered.
Range 5. Shockwave.
Interesting that one in the middle didn't move.
Shockwave. Range 5.
Countered.
Shockwave.
Quaking.
Four, three, two, one.
Negative.
Shockwave.
Five.
Countered.
Four,
Shockwave. Range 5. Range 5.
Beam.
Four, three, two, one.
Range 5.
Beam. Negative.
Range 5.
Still need these.
Range 5.
Four, three, two, one.
I think I still need one more bullet at the end. You know, between the big guys, only worth 1.11.
Negative.
Range 5.
Five,
Stop cast.
Range 5.
Countered.
Stop cast.
four, three, two, one.
Range 5.
Five,
Range 5.
Countered.
Quaker intent.
Range 5.
Stun them. Nice.
Range 5.
Countered.
four, three, two, one.
Range 5. Range 5.
Countered.
Range 5.
Four, three, two, one.
You going for mana? Oh yeah. Why are we still in combat?
Range 5.
Should be alright, you're at 50%.
Phase 2.
Stop cast.
Galads.
Negative.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
Range 5.
Stop cast.
Galads. Range 5.
Countered.
Well, if he doesn't want to run away from it.
Four, three, two, one.
Range 5.
Stop cast.
Countered.
Because there's only me and you in the soak. That's what I'm saying, there was only me and you.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Just stay out of the soak, I'll seal it.
Range 5.
I've got nothing to help you.
Range 5.
I just got to leap.
Stop cast.
Galads.
Come on, just to grab them.
Range 5.
Four, three, two, one.
Prodigious releases. It's because there was only me and you inside the soak, it needs a minimum of 3. I'm bringing a bill with me.
Range 5.
Oh, there it is.
Range 5. Interrupt. Range 5. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Four, three, two, one.
Countered.
Yeah.
Watch your step. Range 5. Target you. Watch your step. Target you. Watch your step. Watch your step. Target you. Target you. Watch your step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
Negative.
Target you. Range 5. Interrupt.
Counter.
Range 5. Interrupt.
Counter.
Range 5.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Range 5.
Counter.
Interrupt. Range 5.
F.
Range 5.
Counter. Counter.
4, 3, 2,
So that's from the other day as well.
F. Negative.
Interrupt.
Nice
Range
screenshot.
5. Range 5.
It's weird I picked that up and it fucking respawned.
Range 5. Find shield.
four, 3, 2,
Defensive.
Don't use, but I'm not standing on top of each other. And display the shield. Oh, there it is.
Defensive. Range 5. Defensive. Defensive. Range 5.
I'm no defensives.
Find shield.
Four, three, two, one.
Negative.
Range 5. Defensive.
Counter.
Excuse me, I need to go and grab this.
Defensive. Find shield. Range 5.
Four, three, two, one.
Run away.
Negative.
Defensive. Run away. Range 5. Range 5. Range 5.
Counter.
Hey, baby. It's me.
4.
I was just calling to chat with you a little bit. I miss you a lot.
4.
Kill ads. Range 5. Run out. Interrupt.
Counter.
Interrupt.
Counter.
And I miss hearing your voice.
4.
Dead.
Watch all.
Do it after this part.
Soon. Orange.
Target you.
Four,
Go for it.
two,
Bloodlust.
one.
Negative.
Range
4.
5.
Bye, hon.
Five, four,
4.
three, two,
Very good stuff.
one.
Run
Avoid.
out. Range 5. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Healing time. 4.
Dead.
Watch all. Interrupt.
Counter.
Soon. Green.
Target you. Interrupt. 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 Interrupt.
Fucking hell, this thing just gets relentless.
4,
4, 3,
Range 5.
1.
4,
Kill ads.
Negative.
No, don't take it. I take it now.
Run out.
Yeah. Fight shouldn't start anyway, because you need to speak to him to start it. Do you notice he's not so talkative anymore?
Range 5. Range 5. Range 5. Range 5.
You want everybody to be on the same side to bait the orbs in. Same side as me.
Range 5.
Four,
That's the first one.
Range 5.
4,
Kill ads. Run
Abort.
out. Interrupt.
countered.
Interrupt.
Countered.
Range 5.
4,
Dead.
Watch orb.
Right, now you need to find where you need to go.
Blue.
Target you.
Bloodlust.
4, 3, 2,
What was it?
1.
4, bloodlust.
Negative.
4,
Kill ads. Range 5. Run
Abort.
out.
Countered.
Interrupt. Range 5.
Yeah.
Watch orb.
Healing tide.
Soon. Green.
Target you.
Four,
trinket thing here you're looking for, isn't it, Neil? Is it a trinket thing here you're looking for? Neck piece. 2 necks. I got your mouse to go to zero. Oh yeah, I have. Yeah. Yeah. Right, what do you want to do next? Do you want to do some Valor runs? Okay. No worries, pal. That's fine. What about you, Grungy? What do you fancy doing? And then we'll get 30 minutes before we finish off anyway, so could do a quick tour. Yeah. Fine. Don't worry about it. In fact, before I forget, I'm going to upload the logs for you. That's fine. I need to remember my password. Apparently it's not that. I'm thinking just because we've got 30 minutes to do just a speed run at something. I know you're needing rep from it, but I'm not just thinking of it. Can't guarantee that's going to give bonus valor. That one should though. Gotta love that, they put bonus valor on their title. And they actually don't have bonus valor to offer. Not this one, totally different one. I'll forget where we're going. Is that what it was? Yeah. Hang on a minute, that says a 5. I'm pretty sure I signed up for a 2. Yeah. Ugh. It's only just done it. I was fucking looking at it in details, I can see what it was. Oh, long flight. Yep. Yeah, you can do some runs without heals. I do it quite regularly actually on 2s. However, it's normally customary to ask the tank first. Because at this point he's getting fucking boosted. But the 2 warriors aren't exactly fucking highly respected, I don't think. 402, 403. Mages 385. So I can portal straight to the Temple of the Jade Serpent and straight to Academy. Whenever you time a 20, you get an instant portal to take you there. Although it does have an 8-hour cooldown.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You probably better put PI on me.
Countered.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
Spell reflection.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Countered.
Watch your step. Defensive.
Targeted.
Shockwave.
Countered. Countered.
Dance.
Watch your step.
Countered.
Dance.
Watch
Avoid.
your step.
Oh,
Dance.
Watch your step.
the fucking debuff on me. All the way around that room.
Knock.
Shockwave.
Knock.
Watch your
Avoid.
step.
Knock.
Shockwave.
Rallying
No.
cry. Spell reflection.
Watch your step.
Countered.
Watch your step.
Countered.
Sorry, mate. Oh, actually, I need to fucking do the one thing. Oh, there's Ella and Kath watching on Twitch.
Watch your
Counter.
step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
F.
Countered.
Dodge.
Watch your
Fucking stuck.
shockwave.
F. High energy. Dodge.
Watch your phase change.
Fucking face change nothing.
AOE. 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 AOE.
I don't know, you're still fucking doing well with DPS, even though I'm fucking having to stop to the top of those stairs.
AOE.
Run out.
High energy. High.
Find shelter. Run out.
You're still on the way down, I've already pulled.
Not.
Defensive.
Beam.
Shockwave.
There we go. Job done. Oh, we're getting portals. Fucking bellend. Oh, I really love pugs. Yeah. Well, the social etiquette thing to do there, as a mage, is open the portal back to Valdraken, so that everybody can get back to the city. But no, I'm in it for myself, so I'm going to fucking portal. Right. I see the rest of them's moved up to King's London, so I think they've finished as well. So we shall move up. Happening. Oh, wrong one. Happening. Oh, I really don't know about that. Fucking smashing keyboards. Well, I really don't know where the logic to that one comes, and I really don't have a response to it either. Right. Let's go through feedback points. So, we'll start with Omega. And Shy. Matty. Many times we did. Look, anytime that you have fun, it involves you being dead, lying on the floor in stitches, unable to fucking pick your keyboard back up off the floor. The thing is, he's that busy fucking laughing because he knows it's true. He can't even reply now. Cringy. Frosty? Dragged? Cool. I don't really have much to add in. This week's obviously slightly more difficult with some of the afflictions. You'll be glad to know, if you haven't already seen the news, that the afflictions change on the new season, which starts in 2 weeks' time. Not 2 weeks' time, sorry. In the second week of the rotation, so it'll be from the 10th. I did have a note of it somewhere. Give me a second to find it again. Essentially, the afflictions are going to come in at different keystone levels for a start. So you'll get the weekly affliction on your 2s, which rotates backwards and forwards. Your next affliction is going to be on level 7. And your third affliction is going to be on level 14. So it means that the way that our houses are broke up as well is on the House Baratheon, who's doing the 2 to 5, they'll only experience one affliction for the time that they're going through it to build up their rating and stuff and get their gear. Then as you move into Targaryen, which is 6 to 10, you'll experience your second affliction, and then your third affliction when you get to House Lannister. So it means that the groups actually only deal with one affliction, so you're building up your knowledge of the dungeons, the routes, and how to deal with the afflictions. Also, you'll be glad to know that as of season 2, explosives has been retired. Explosions are not going to be in season 2. It's been replaced with Volcanic. Volcanic's a nice easy one. As long as you've got plenty of ranged players, it doesn't really affect MD. Just don't stand the shit whenever it pops, and that's it. Bit of movement. The other afflictions, there is a blue post. I'll put it up at some point, let you have a look over it. But essentially, what they're trying to do is make the dungeons more about the dungeon and less about the affliction, but giving you, as you go up the levels in terms of gear, you pick up another affliction. Again, that's why it actually works in really well with the way our houses is. So you'll learn one affliction in one bracket, pick up a second affliction in the next bracket, and a third affliction in the next bracket. As far as I'm aware, and I have not found a definite answer to it, there is no seasonal affliction, which means that there won't be an additional one added by the time you get to House Stark. I can't find a definite to this because there was a contradictory post to it somewhere at one point, and there was meant to be a seasonal affliction that's just not been put onto the PTR. So if I find out more on it, I will let you know. Yeah, there's sort of contradictory arguments out there that there might be a seasonal affliction, which if it is, again, it works out fine because it means that as you move into the next bracket, which is 16s and above, if that's where it comes in, then as you get into that top tier, that high echelon, then you pick up the last affliction, which is good. Cool. Laters. It's on the calendar. Achievements. Achievement social. And it's sure we're going to go and do the Stormwind thing. Yeah. Yeah, we want to try and get the kills for the guild achievement, because I do think it will go. It makes sense that that would become retired. It's a no, what you should really fucking categorise this is that you've got a fucking Ferrari on a go-karting track. It's got all the fucking power, but nowhere to go. Cool. I've put on the calendar, for those that are still knocking about, some marker points of what's going to be happening over the next month. I've not put all the events on yet, but that's because I can't create some of them. That is not right at all, mate. No, probably not. Right. Oh, man. I've got no idea what that was about, but okay. I've just seen Corgs put a picture up of his PC. Yeah, he's needing a good clean out and cable management. I don't mind that a bit though. Spring cleaning. Right, I think you should still clean it out. Look, regardless if it's pre-built or not, you should still give it a clean. take all the dust and stuff out. Well, you can't really go wrong. Take the side off it, make sure you unplug it for the wall and don't lick the wires. Look. Well, I know you can, that's why I said it. Look, the one bit of tech advice that Matty gets is don't lick the cable. What do you mean? It's like fucking, you tell somebody don't press the red button, all you see is my, huh? What? Yeah. I mean, in the military, you get screws on parts of your equipment, and they've got red paint on it, and I can't remember. It's something to do with like dehydrating. It's basically screws that you're not meant to fuck with. You don't touch them. And the abbreviation that my Tiffy always referred to them as is the DFT screws. And somebody turned around and says to him one time, "What's DFT? Don't fucking touch." He's like, "Okay then." But yeah, DFT screws, don't touch them. You always get somebody, "What happens if you take this out?" You'll get fucking hit, that's what. I know Tiffy was an absolute fucking legend. Like, this guy, like, he wasn't a big guy, he wasn't like big built or anything, but you just didn't cross him. Like, he was the one person. So Tiffy's the person that looks after the fleet management. He's the skilled craftsman of every craft. So he's done a bit of everything at some point. But yeah, he was just absolutely renowned. Like, you didn't like do anything without going to him first and saying, "So to take out the dipstick, is this how I do it?" Like, just basic shit, because you didn't want to fuck him off. How much coolant was meant to get in this? Read the manual. Okay. Enough question I know, but I would ask. Oh. Anyway. Let's see. My bags are starting to slowly fill up with more shit. I really should actually just pick up some big bags because I've only got 22 slots. Yeah. I just haven't really bothered picking them up. Yeah, I remember. Right, let me have a look. In terms of upgrading my gear, I need to start spending a shit ton of valor on that trinket. One that comes for Academy. It's like the one thing that I can't seem to get hold of. Don't forget, spend all your valor before the end of the season. I need 4,400 to take that all the way up. Wow. 1,500. I can't even take the weapon all the way up, to be fair. Look, I've got a weapon that would be better for me. That's just sitting in my bag because I need more valor. But to take it up, I need 2,500, so I still need another 1,000 for it. And then that trinket. The trinket gives me 1%. The weapon gives me 0.6. And I'm pretty sure there's a ring as well I've got. Yep. Oh, I can do the ring. I can take it all the way up. Which is good. I'll do it just now. Two 400 and then at 2,500 did you get the transmog set? that takes my eye level to 416. So I've got rings and trinkets and crafted items. Yeah. This week to reset. Well, no, you've got 3 weeks. You've got all of this week, next week, and the following week. I need 4,400 for that trinket, and I need 2,500 for the weapon. Yeah, I got it. I'll do that. I need 6,900 valor. Yeah, speed runs. I mean, I could go and try and do the key at a higher level to get the item. Also, if I was to go and do Dathia on heroic, then I would get a trinket for it, which gives me an even higher upgrade than that one. I think I'm going to go and get something to eat because I'm a bit low in energy. I stopped drinking Iron Brew and started drinking apple juice and pineapple juice and orange juice, and I think the sugar level's going to drop them. Right, Ella did message me. They're going to stay with Kath's friend tonight, and then they're heading back home tomorrow. Right. On that note, I will catch you all later. We'll work out what to spend it on. I'm just about to do upload for Zinnia. She'd asked me to do a thing. I also need to get a Windows license. Bottom left of my screen says activate Windows. Is that the other one? Just doing all the logs for Zinnia. Try to find all the different ones that I was in. Right, that's logs up for Zinnia, so if MD sees it at some point, you can let her know. And I am going to head off, get my dinner, and I will put the Plex back into Cinema Room tonight, because I didn't get a chance to do it last night. And put on a random film for this evening. Most of mine are old ones because it's original DVDs. Right, I will catch everyone at some point, I guess. I need to type up the notes for the way that the changes are going to come in for the houses. I want to try and get it on for Sunday, so that folk knows how the new bracketing system is going to work for the guild. And I also need to do the update for Discord as well. Yeah. End of one season, begin the next is always fucking a lot of work. Especially whenever they bring in major changes. It's not too bad if it's just a minor change. Because the whole introduction of the new gearing system plus the cross faction guilds, it's a lot of work to implement. Yeah. So I don't think they will. It's more that it's the impact that it has on guild structures that becomes very challenging. Like, obviously, I've spoken to a couple of guilds whilst I've been doing keys and that, like guild leaders and stuff, because obviously using LFUI and stuff, I can see who's got what ranks. And I've asked some of the guild leaders, and some guilds are just going to go for it because they need the numbers. They want to increase the player base. Others are undecided because they can't make up their mind if it's going to work or not. And this is a mixture of both Horde and Alliance guilds. It's not just like all Horde guilds or all Alliance guilds. It's a mixture of everybody. And there's a lot of divide on it. There's the hardcoreists that want to stick with faction identity, which I totally get. And then there's other ones that is like us that are in a small niche group that don't have much to pick from to begin with, and everyone gravitates to the big guilds that are already going for high-end content, so they will naturally gravitate to them anyway. They don't need to have a cross-faction, so some of the big Horde guilds that I've spoke to, some of them are not going to allow for Alliance in it. Others are, because it comes back to one of my early posts about buffs and stuff, so by excluding them you lose out on racial abilities, whereas by allowing them you can pick up racial abilities. And then whenever it comes to things like Race for World First, it means that their comps will be so much more diverse, because it won't just be a case of, well, it's another Horde guild in the Race to World First. It'll be a Horde guild with friends. You really need to get your mind out the gutter, mate. You want to get yourself up to Edinburgh and go and visit the Triangle. That's what you want to do. No, I really didn't. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of things going to change. Some will be for the better. Some people won't like it, but that's just part and parcel of the game. The people, so the way I see it going is you're going to end up with, so they've done away with PvP servers and just made them all normal servers or RP or something else. I don't remember what the other one was, but you either get roleplay or you get normal servers now. You used to get PvP RP and PvP and PvE servers, and I think what you're going to end up with is a couple of servers being populated as PvP servers for those that still want to do the whole PvP thing. Because on a normal server, especially on ones like ours that are low pop, I've never really noticed any proper PvP guilds on our server. And when you bring in cross-faction, you can't do PvP. So guilds that are on the same area won't, or that's cross-faction, they won't be able to go into arenas and stuff together because it's not going to allow for it. Actually, I don't know about arenas, but certainly on the battleground stuff. I don't actually know how. I don't even know if you can do mixed comps in arenas. That'd be an interesting one to look at. But yeah, PvPs became a second-rate part to the game anyway. Look, if you look at everything, apart from the arenas, like the 3v3 tournaments, everything else is based around the Race for World First for raiding and the MDI for dungeons. I don't know that there is the arenas, but you don't get a battlegrounds or like the 10-man battlegrounds The rated battlegrounds, there's nothing for that as far as I can think of. No. No, and this is the other thing as well. That there's a couple of people who don't think that the system for the gear and the bracket for gear is a good thing. But it's like everything in the game, it changes and it evolves, and if you don't like it and you don't like the way that it goes, you can do what other people do and just stop playing it. Mm-hmm. I think it's per character, and there is a limit on. So there's a cap per week, the same as they've done with the Valor caps on the opening weeks. So you'll only be able to get so much, but you can pick it up from both doing. In fact, the low fragments come from world stuff, doing 2s to 5 and LFR. Same way the next bracket, which is the sort of world bosses, 6 to 10 and normal raid. All those fragments come from the same place, and 15 fragments equals 1 crest. One raid boss is 15 fragments, whereas a mythic dungeon gives less than that. So it's more rewarding to kill a raid boss than it is to run keys. And I was talking about this earlier. So if your gear is already sitting at the, I'm going to use the houses because it's the way it's going to be. So if you're already in the bracket, which will be our house Targaryen, which is the 2 to 10 and normal raid, if you go into the brackets above that and you get one bit of gear, that bit of gear is going to be stuck with you until you can upgrade the rest of your gear, or you get dragged through, which means you need to get everything from a higher bracket, and you'd be constantly being pulled and boosted through just to get the fragments in order to upgrade it. But also, the flip side of this is there's no more going back and doing like Valor farms, so going back and doing easy content to be able to upgrade your gear. The only way you're going to upgrade your gear is by progressively doing harder and harder content in order to move your gear up. So all these people that have got best in slots, epic gear, but haven't got the skill set for it, haven't moved up, or have moved up this season, but there won't be as much of it going forwards, because if you don't have the skill set, you can't Valor farm, you can't upgrade your gear to have high-end gear and have it all at 415, but not able to pull it off on the other end because you're not going to be able to achieve it. Yeah, I think also the way that we've got it with the metric measurement of eye level first, then mythic rating, and then at some point over the month will be raid count for bosses killed before moving into a different bracket, will help to keep a balance in check to make sure that folk are able to upgrade their gear without trying to go higher. And it's not to stop them going higher, it's to sort of act as a reminder of you need to upgrade your gear to get higher, and the only way you can upgrade it is by doing that level of content. Yeah. I mean, I'm at the point that for me to finish off the season, I should be doing 20s and that's it. Yeah, I mean, you only need 8 points, I think it was, and the one that you probably should do is AV, but this week isn't a very good week for AV. Right, I will catch yous over the weekend at some point. And for those that are still watching the stream, wherever you are in the world, have a good evening. I may be on stream over the weekend, I'm not sure. It sort of depends on Granny. Granny asked me to go for Chinese tonight and I had to decline. She wanted to go for buffet or buffet, depending how you want to pronounce it. There's a crisp. But yeah, I shall see how things go and catch you at least on Sunday, if not before. Till then, take care and stay safe.